Please understand, for the people that keep saying they get notified, it has nothing to do with notifications. It has everything to do with me showing up in your own subscription feed on YouTube. So go to your subscription feeds, and if I'm showing up there, that means I'm not Shadowban. If you search for Bitcoin Live on YouTube, and if I show up in the search bar somewhere relatively closer to the top, that means I'm not Shadowbanned. When you're Shadowbanned, you don't show up in... I would not show up in your subscription feed, nor would I show up anywhere on YouTube when you search for Bitcoin Live. There you are, dude. That's exactly what it is, okay? So, I'm going to keep it here for a second. It looks like I'm not shadow banned for now, but it could happen in a few minutes or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's like, oh, I just have to go live, annoy people, and notify them, and then go unlive, and then go live again, and then I'm not shadow banned. It's so weird, dude. It doesn't make any sense. There's no logic behind how one gets shadow banned or not. Okay, so I wonder if it's the music. Dude, I have no. There's no logic. So how can I even guess? Okay, notifications mean nothing. So when you say, "Hey man, I got notified," you're literally just wasting text. You're wasting your energy texting that, because it doesn't matter if you get notified. It has nothing to do with the problem. But for now, it looks okay. So just leaving the title the same, I guess. 13,275. Could, if you pivot here somehow, then hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin would be insane. That means we'd probably attempt to rally to 13,868 again. Okay. Let's look at the futures. Disgusting, dude. Look at that. Awful, right? Killed. Flag. Yeah, right. Once you broke the support, man, it was over. So, yeah, that bear shark, dude. Well, it was kind of the scuff shark on the S&P futures, a little too deep. Actually, not really. Oh, this is log scale, so yeah, it is a little too deep. Yeah. So, wow, the harmonic, man, ushered in such a reversal, you know, such a nasty one.
I heard the first minute is critical with YouTube algos. Maybe try no music for first minute?
I don't know, maybe. That could be real. Even though we'll never know. Sure, I mean, it will require tremendous amounts of monitoring. Because it's like, oh, if I'm shadow banned, I might as well immediately end the stream and restart, right? With a new title or something. Okay. So what's kind of scary about S&P futures? Oh, why is this off like that? It's so dumb. Log scale. If you look at it this way, you know, the heart line, you're bouncing off it. You're on the lower part of this uptrend, 1 and 2 on the top. This is off too. No, really, this is pretty good. A downside potential could take you like 3,113. But we know, like, there's not much support once you break 3,200 and change. That's real scary, man. So, good news is a deep retrace. And you fill the gap on spot. So, you know, we good still. Yeah, looks like still not shadow banned. This is great. Great news. So let's just go. I guess we can go to the live futures of just like, you know, whatever, just monitoring the price. Oh man, it's terrible. You know, just recently 3260 the lowest low, 26,390 Dow Jones. So that's the S&P. Nasdaq top right, 11,123. It's been bad, man. Been real bad. But today you're up 0.4-ish% across the board. Bitcoin futures, you know, had that nasty tumble, but is up 0.87%. So looks a lot better, right? How the index funds dumped and Bitcoin started rallying, making higher lows, and is continuing on, nearing its highest, you know, its highest dollar of the rally so far. So yeah, good. Let me go to man, it's really unfortunate here, but you know what happened with Ethereum? Fell below a very critical area, right? That support resistance, you know. And I guess the good news that could be going on now, which is kind of inside. So the hidden bullish divergence played out, but only turned into a lower high, and then you dumped again. But the good news now is if Bitcoin starts pivoting, it's going to be good for Ethereum. Ethereum might start showing classic bullish divergence at this level on the MACD. That would be unreal, and that's where, you know, that would imply this. But so far, all you're doing is falling back below a very critical support resistance, and now you're only regarding it as resistance. You've got to get back above 394 eventually if you want to see 416. It has to happen, man. So you just got to be praying for the negative momentum to continue to wane. Us get near neutral, you stay sideways, a slightly lower low. This means in penny price section versus the upside. So you are in an uptrend for now, so keep making these higher lows, and this could be reliable. This could play out. Gotta have help from Bitcoin though, I guess. Bitcoin has to stay bullish. There's no chance for Ethereum if Bitcoin doesn't really pivot, hold, and then rally more. Yeah, we looked at Pinterest and the Shadowban stream just moments ago. Still got it up if you want to see it. It's a beautiful chart, beautiful parabolic run, and it is now somewhat maybe crescendoed into a huge gap up, $64. I bet tons of people at open are going to be taking some profit, man. So why not, man? That's insanity. 20+% up, 24%. On something that's already doing so well. TA can't really help you here, man. Besides, there's a gap fill now. Huge gap. And there's already multiple gaps. But I think this might have been the breakaway gap that happened on the last earnings report, July 31st. That's it. What has to happen for Bitcoin to decouple away from alts, huh? It has. It's literally decoupled from alts pretty much. Clearly outperforming pretty much everything. Right? So, what do you mean? Hold on, I gotta get this chat box, the new one. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash that obviously was not notified that the whole world was selling off every asset, right? Yeah, Bitcoin Cash. But it's sold off now. And this is the way I've got it looking now. Okay, a rising wedge. It hit 278. What is 278? Look left. It's the peak. It's just the top of a mega range, right? Potential reversal area. You've seen it throughout history, but mainly kind of more locally April of 2020 anyway. So support resistance, you've had a really nice run, you had a measured move of the range, and now bearish divergence going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost, I mean, there's 5 touches. So look at the bearish divergence on this, about the exact same high, Class B bearish divergence. Okay. Well, Bitcoin dumps, Bitcoin Cash is going to dump too, but I don't know what's going to happen if Bitcoin pumps, right? We've seen since PayPal announced that its mass adoption, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum, all of those have done well since then. But before then, Bitcoin was still outperforming everything, but at least Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash were getting some love. But yeah, man, it could be time for a pullback. I don't know how high or how low it will go, but that's pretty clear here, huh? Pretty real. If you ever break 278, you could have a nice run to 308. But if you're forming this pattern at that high, that's definitely a major reversal area, and it's the first time since we hit the bottom that we've hit 278. You know, when it hit the 100% measure move of the range, it failed to test 278. It was like a dollar away But now today, for the first time, it's been tested, and now you're diverging at that reversal area with this structure. Not a great combo, right? The combination is kind of implying downside maybe next. Okay. Litecoin. Oh man, Litecoin had a little up-sloping flag. It's been broken now. There's nothing you can do about it, dude. It's just, well, even if we adjust here, it's still out.
1. Roll Tide 2. Do you accumulate, swing trade, or mix of both for BTC? 3. Optional, rough percent of portfolio in crypto versus stocks? Gracias, sir.
What's up, Roll Tide, Chris? Thanks for the 667 super chat. Do I accumulate? Yeah, I've made myself accumulate. Kind of, it's like a little weird thing. I guess you're newer. So one time, a long time ago, when I was streaming, I guess like 2 years ago, year and a half ago, someone was like, why would anyone listen to this guy when he only has like 5% or less of his portfolio in crypto? And I'm like, you know what, man? I'm gonna stick it to that troll. I'm gonna set it up to where, and this was just when like crypto tips were being implemented to stream elements to where I could have it one-up coin. And I'm like, you know what? Any crypto tips I receive from this moment on will stay crypto, right? I will accumulate crypto no matter what now. Okay, no matter what I do with taking longs on Bitcoin or not. And so that kind of that answers the question, right? Like I definitely accumulate crypto because of that. But yeah, myself, yeah, Bitcoin, sure, yeah. I own far too much crypto now because of that, way too much. I don't really know exactly what percentage now, but it's higher than 10%, higher than 15% probably of Bitcoin to my overall portfolio. Yeah, and so with stocks, been beginning to risk off some on those because of the technicals that are really scary. So yeah, and there are other things I could tell you I don't really feel comfortable talking about things with Bitcoin. Okay, so thank you, man, for the 667. Yeah. I'm a little freaked out by it myself in the end, because I didn't really know at the time what would happen. If you just say, I'm never selling my crypto tips, and people just keep tipping, and then Bitcoin Casino comes in and throws, right, remember that one day, that summer, they threw like, he threw $18,000 worth of crypto at me in one day. That was August of last year, I believe. So all that stuff's just been accumulating at high levels, at low levels, all over the place. So, yeah, man. Logging down the title might be causing Shadowban. What was it yesterday, Brad? What was it the day before? You know, like, I don't think that's the case. I don't think they're using keywords to Shadowban. I think they don't know what they're doing. I think their system's so stupid they don't even know. That's why they can't answer. That's why they have no idea. You know, when I reach out to them, they're like, "Oh, I don't know, man. It looks like I'm seeing it now. It looks fine to me, dude." Okay. I'll do that after stream. Oh, I don't know about crypto replacing fiat anytime soon. I think the US dollar is going to be around. It's just going to keep losing value. And I think the rapidity of the rate at which it loses value is being accelerated because of 2020. And that's why I think Bitcoin's outperforming. That's why Bitcoin looks good on the technicals. The halving happened. I mean, all these different fundamental reasons, I guess, for Bitcoin, but it's the technicals that are keeping me so intrigued. I just can't believe it. I don't think I've ever seen a time where the stock market looks ready to implode on the monthly and weekly time scale, and Bitcoin looks ready to double up on the weekly, monthly, and quarterly candles. I've never seen that before, and I'm wondering how can it even play out? But again, it's just technicals, right? You know, manipulation in the market. Who knows what the Fed's going to do, what Trump's going to do. I don't know how much power they have. I don't think anyone does. I don't think really anyone has any idea. You know, the Fed has stopped buying bonds, but they reserve the right to start buying bonds again if things get real bad. When's that going to start? If it's going to, you think it would start if this dump keeps happening on the index funds. They'll start buying again. But again, there's just so many like unknowns that I don't even think the geniuses of the market know the answer to. It's almost like Google's algorithms. Like the Fed is Google, and what the power they have to move the market to the upside by buying bonds, I don't even know, man. Okay, so that's why it's like, yeah, Bitcoin, it's mathematical. It kind of is cut and dry. You know, there's only a certain amount of supply of it. The chart looks great for now until a cash grab happens, and then everything dumps, including Bitcoin. You know, if a double crash happens because of more lockdowns. Oh, what happens if during the election that's coming up in 6 days, man? It's just there's so many uncertainties in this market right now. We're living in like 2020 is like a movie, dude. Like a multi-generational movie, and it's 1 year long. Right, who knows though what 2020 is going to bring? 2021, excuse me. God, imagine if you bought Wells Fargo at the COVID crash low, you made anything, pretty much nothing, right? That's like buying an S-coin. You know, a lot of them haven't done anything, while Bitcoin has outperformed. And that's what we were talking about yesterday on these altcoins. Just yesterday, it's like if someone's like, "Can you look at ICX?" and I'm like, sure. I'll look. Someone tipped me to look at it, and I look at it, and it's like, all right, this looks terrible. This is awful. If Bitcoin is doing this, is up at like like higher than the previous high from August, way higher, and ICX is down here catching no bids. What do you think is going to happen to it when Bitcoin reverses the downside, even slightly, even somewhat? It's going to break. It's already broken critical supports, but it's going to break these local lows too, and it did. It's selling off, and there's no divergence or anything. It's just awful. Like a lot of these altcoins just underperforming so bad. Well, they're going to outperform in the selling, right? Look at this. I mean, Bitcoin right now is, okay, in this 4 hour candle, it's killing this one. You know, it's Bitcoin's somehow showing green. I mean, less than an hour to go. You got to wonder. Bitcoin at one point, at the lowest point today, was showing a bearish engulfing candle pretty much, but not anymore. Not right now. So if Bitcoin pivots here, I mean, what we're looking for is that close above 13,200, candle close, and then a little bit more follow through price action. We're going to start showing RSI hidden bullish divergence, which means maybe we could attempt a rally to see 13.8 again, or at least an 88% retrace, 78% retrace, 13.6 or something. Oh yeah, there's all bad, man. Many altcoins down, just devastated. No matter what, dude. No news catalyst. It's just money. The Bitcoin dominance was very telling. Let's look at that real quick. That probably went up even more, right? I haven't looked today. Not really. Just kind of. I think it did anything. Bearish divergence, man, on the 4 hour. Yeah, it's kind of flattish. You kind of expect not too much movement. It did today. I guess it did go up, right? When Bitcoin was at a much lower level, and I guess the altcoins were too. Bitcoin dominance hit its highest level since or July 7th or so. It's just continuing to make those highs, right? So, but the thing is, remember, Bitcoin dominance, the real area that matters the most, TA be danged, right? Who knows? TA is at work. We don't know. All the support resistance wise, if you're talking about technicals, this right here, this zone between $60 and $61.70, $62. All right, if you are above that long enough, eventually you run up to 70%, right? Or, close, very close to it. Every time in history, it's kind of happened. Wormhole, right? You just have this huge run You never made it to 70 that time in November 2017. The second time you did, December 2017. And then look, again, once you broke it here, June 2019, you ran up to it. And you back tested as resistance, and you dumped. You almost touched the congestion area again in February 2020, and you rallied to almost touch the top again. So if you are back above this 61, 62% area, you think just based on history, and that's what we do with any chart, based on history, how does the price action correlate when a congestion area is truly broken for real? The history is it normally tries to run up to test the next major congestion area, which is like 70% on this one. So that would be terrible for altcoins, all of them. Very bad. That means Bitcoin would most likely be outperforming them, killing them. They would be, hey, maybe the Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash would try to keep up. They would underperform, but they would do well probably. But then there's so many other altcoins that could just keep getting killed. And or if they rally, they're going to have even less performance than the bigger ones that PayPal they now have on their app, on their phone, right? On an application, man, right, where you can buy Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum. Get it? We're cool. Hey, thanks for the 670 tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream at all, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Appreciate it. We're just hanging out on the non-Shadowban stream where I had to do a redo. It's stupid, dude. So yeah, I don't think there's any hope for a stimulus deal until after the election. Mitch McConnell was talking about yesterday. So, and yeah, didn't the big tech names, they had their hearing today by the Senate. How's XRP at number 4? I don't know, man. Why the sky blue? Why are boobs good? Right? Like, good questions, man. Don't worry about those things, right? Those are things we don't know. We don't have to know. All the thing we look for as an edge on the market to make a swing trade, possibly, or long-term trade, position trade. So, and with Bitcoin breaking out on the weekly above 11,463 again, that's like long-term good stuff. It just is. The monthly is even better. More than 420 count tempo. Yeah, like XRP, or this is ZRX, sorry, I didn't mean to click on that even. It's terrible, right? Look, you can't catch bids. No one wants it. No one wants this crap. It had its run, right? It had its amazing weekly, monthly run.
Good evening, Mitch. Would you look at JNPR?
What's up, Balapa? Thanks, man. Juniper. Isn't this the space station that Ricky from Trailer Park Boys was isn't this the planet they were at? Juniper. Oh, devastated, man. Terrible. Very, very bad. Look at the rounding action on it, too. So awful. Yeah, sorry, man. You broke through serious supports on ZRX that you were trying to hold above. You just can't. But look at this. It's the daily. Just the high, the higher high, the highest high. Then lower high. Then slightly lower high. Then all these lower highs. My God. Let's go to the weekly on this. Oh my God. Yeah, sure. I guess accumulation. Here's your range. Oh yeah, beautiful range. Beautiful range. If you're in the dead middle of the range, after you just triple topped pretty much at the top of the range, you would think in time, eventually, Juniper could see 1224 again, right? And if it doesn't, you don't want anything to do with it, right? I mean, that's kind of it. All right, there you go. That one low from 1999. That's what you're looking. That's the ticket, man. It's down 6.27% today, at its lowest level today since March 30th that week. That's really bad, man. All right, so there's your Juniper. I mean, look at the history. What the is that, man? The tech bubble, 2000, $244, by the way. No, I'm good, man. I'll find something else. I'll wait for something else, dude. Give me till after the election too, and we'll come back to Juniper, okay, and see if it's okay. Inverse Adam and Eve. I get what you're saying. It's just a lot of rounding action on the top, and why not just wait for an ice line? Wait for 1216, and if it never gets there, you never worry about it. You never take a long on it, ever.
What's up, Mr. Page Mountain? Can we look at G-Dot?
What's up, dude? Thank you for the $5 super chat, Porgan. Green dot. Start on the weekly. Wow, look what happened, Larry. All right. January 2011, November 2010. Iceline was created, and just recently, October, you tested it twice and failed. Tweezer top. Kind of a, no, it's dark cloud covered tweezer top. My God. Disgusting. Right? Japanese candlestick education, man. I mean, like, we do this over and over and over. I quiz you on dark cloud covers and piercing lines. Well, this is a tweezer top dark cloud cover reversal, and look at the fall through price action that's been received. If you'd asked me to look at G-Dot 2 weeks ago, I'd have been saying the same thing. Oh boy, at a critical resistance from 2010, 2011. You're forming a dark cloud cover tweezer top, and oh my God, look at the just continuation. The bearish divergence was super severe. Severe bearish divergence, man, at that potential reversal area. So now you're selling off. Still, I mean, it's not too bad.
When does a composite man take profit on BTC? Thanks, man. Roll Tide.
What's up, Paris?
0.050000000 ETH.
Paris, thank you for the 1941 of Ethereum. Normal composite operator is there's going to be an insane great FOMO, like we saw in June of 2019 and 2017, right? We're going to see stuff where it's almost like the TA doesn't even make sense anymore because of how high you are and how fast you are. Like, the only thing we could do in June of 2019 because of how fast the acceleration of price action was on Bitcoin was say, all right, all we can do is from our all-time high to our 3150 low. All that's going on is a golden retrace. Oh, we exceeded it that day for a little while, and there was really no resistance looking left. So that was a newly manufactured swing high once the close and reverse candle happened. And you're looking for that too. You're looking for a close and reverse candle on high volume, huge vulnerability candle, and you're looking for follow price action. So we have yet to see, I think, we have yet to see a major crescendo, insane buying climax that would usher in a reversal to the downside yet. Because we just, on the weekly, monthly, we just broke out. We literally just broke out, man. Or we're completing, on the monthly at least, we're completing the break, hook, and go confirmation, the strongest form of confirmation of a breakout that exists on any market. We're just now completing it in a few more days, 3 days or something. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. That's when Composite Man takes his profit. And then afterwards, we get an attempted rally. We make a 78-88% retrace, and we look for like a major bearish cipher pattern or something. That's exactly how it ended in June 2019, July 2019. XABCD 786. I even said on stream that night, you can go back to where that lower high, the July of 2019 high was. It was a 78% retrace on stream. I was like, if it's going to reverse, this would be it.
Second wave hits Europe. I am taking that second lockdown for states after election. People has to come to vote now.
So, Witcher, thanks for the threes. What? What are you saying? You're saying words. You're taking a bet for states after election. You're betting that there will be a lockdown after the election? Well, the media is like encouraging people, trying to scare people. Oh, there's this huge increase, 220,000 people, and like 300 to 500 people catch coronavirus or whatever because they tested positive for it anyway. And then media is like, oh, okay, yeah, a huge increase, 200% increase in cases of COVID. I mean, that's fear mongering. It's like, okay, there's a lot of people there, so what do you think? You know that happens, and that's like leading up to the election. Yeah, I don't really know if there's a pattern here, right, on G-Dot. I'll just tell you, there is one. You just got this upsloping price contraction, I guess, whichever anchor point you have here. Oh my God, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. That's a rising wedge pattern. Wow, this is nasty, dude. Very, very nasty. Weekly rising wedge with weekly bearish divergence on the MACD. And you have not broken out yet. It's not good, dude. At a critical ice line from a decade ago, after testing it and failing. Dark cloud cover. So the downside, eventually, I mean, you're thinking low to high, 50% retrace eventually, right here, $40. But if the macro goes down, this is definitely going with it. So just keep your eye on G-Dot. Could be destined for lower prices. Gross. Energy getting killed. Yup, an underperformer, outperforming in the losses. Outperform, you know, when I say outperforming in the losses, that means like it is the one that's losing value fastest and greater than the ones that were outperforming, like tech. There were, I think, only 14 members of the S&P 500 that were even in the green today. It was awful, man. All sectors of the S&P 500 were lower. None of them did well today.
This bull run is strictly a supply issue. Demand kicks in at 20k. Clinking glasses. Mental hygiene. Jesus loves Trump.
What's up, Todd, dude? Good to see you again, man. Yeah, mental hygiene connect Bitcoin at its highest point of this 4-hour candle. Well, there's only 43 minutes to go until that close, the daily close. You're trying to get back above 13,200, which is pretty freaking important at this level because there's just nothing else. It's 13.2 and 13.869. That's it. And then below you is like 12,500. That's it after that. So that's like 12,500, 13.2, 13.869. Those are the 3 support resistances you should have in your mind right now on Bitcoin, okay? Let's go Jesus, man. We'll do Jesus chimes for Jesus. Here you go. We'll do holy Jesus beams too, okay? Let's see if I got them. Yeah, holy Jesus beams in this dark, these trying, troubling times, okay? Beautiful. So not what you want to see, man. This is definitely variables. The cake baking stuff's awful. Daily, I mean, beautiful. I mean, the wedge is beautiful on the daily here, right? Gorgeous. Kind of weird that wick. It's right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. Beautiful. You're nearing the demand line, and you're getting closer and closer to the apex. The deeper you get into the development, or the closer you get to the apex, a little better, man. Or the the higher the probability becomes that a breakout will be happening soon. This would be the perfect time. Now, of course, yeah, you start reversing here. You could find yourself with hidden bullish divergence, and it could rally one more time, sure, but you're confined now. Okay. "41 minutes, chat. All right. I just came back live. I mean, I covered almost everything I wanted to cover in the Shadowban stream, the one I did for 30 minutes before this one. It's pretty good, man. You want to recheck it out. Normally my first go around, right? The first showing of my stream, normally a lot sharper. I got a lot more passion. A lot of stuff going on. I was talking about all the index funds on the weekly time scale. Didn't cover it this stream, so it's gonna be there on my YouTube page. Yes, David, I have. You gotta be careful though. Raul Paul, he's extremely smart. He's a genius. He's awesome. He knows so much. But I get what he's talking about. The supermassive black hole, which is Bitcoin, will engulf everything. But it's speculative. Okay, don't forget it. Don't think that this is not speculative assets still. We know the math's there. That's why we placed our bets for years now. That's why we've been accumulating for the past 2.5 years in this symmetrical triangle. And that's why, like, hey, man, I don't know about when would I add more, like, or when's this gonna stop, man? I don't know. Like, but I don't have to worry about it because where I was accumulating was much lower than the price it's at now. And remember, at the highest point in 20 days, almost 3 weeks, at 13,869, Bitcoin had appreciated in value 31%. Just like, and that's 19 days, and the VIX has done the same thing. It's up 36% in that same time. We got to go to the VIX. I forgot to look at it, dude. This is super scary here. I mean, it could be. All right, you closed the day above 40 or just 40, right? You closed the day above 40 for the first time since June. Now, it didn't spend much time there. No, not at all. But anytime you get above 40, that's when bots, all the collective bots out there that are day trading and stuff, go into trader mode. All right, so the longer you stay above 40, the worse it is. Okay, so maybe, hey, man, we hit 40, then we dump. All right, I love it. Fill the gap. We come back down to more reasonable levels. But anything above 40 is a huge warning sign of what's to come for the market. So we just broke it today. And that is why, when you're looking at the monthly and the weekly on the S&P 500, Dow Jones, Russell 2000, and NASDAQ, and they're all screaming. Last month, they all confirmed a bearish dark cloud cover reversal. They're all showing that nasty bearish divergence, except the Dow Jones, because it made a lower high, which is even weaker, which is even worse, making 88% retrace, not retaking all-time highs from February. All those things are very bad, and you're also looking at the VIX, the volatility index. That's the next 30 days forward-looking. Okay, next 30 days, volatility is high. That is what's being implied. So, Solta.
Hey Mitch, you wanna know the future? I know it. SPX bearish head and shoulders on the monthly Lord. Best regards.
Thank you, dude. Well, I mean, you don't have to see a head and shoulder to see. I mean, monthly, well, we already talked about it, right? It's bad. And again, go back to the Shadowban stream I did today. It'll probably be up tomorrow on my page. And when you get shadow banned, the video doesn't show up on your own channel until like the next day, or I think even your subscription feed. So you might have to wait. I don't know, but yeah, it's bad, man. But hey, again, like, though it is bad, I hope the TA gets so disrespected because it's stock market. Stocks only go up. I hope to God, man, I really do. For everyone's retirement, for your parents, for my parents, for your retirement account, my retirement account, for everyone's, okay? But you all, at the same time, we're looking at the volatility index above 40, and we're looking at the monthly and the weekly, and it's terrible. It's like all we could do is just smoke some hopium, dude, and pray for Jerome Powell and President Trump to do something absurd. That's all we can do. Because if the TA is respected, man, on the index funds, there is going to be another massive sell-off to the downside. I'm just saying. But again, TA may not play out because of forces. Right? That's me just being smoking hopium. Right? Like, maybe it won't play out because of this. Okay. I hope so, man. That's right, Larry. That's what I did. I went unlive and went relive so people could find me. And this might be a common thing where if I go live and I'm shadow banned, I'm gonna find out. My guard's up now. Okay. If I'm shadow banned, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna restart, and then if I'm shadow banned again, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Right. So screw it, man. There's just no point. You're a live streamer that can't be found. What? New people can't find you at all. Not even your own subscribers can find you. There's no point in streaming when that's the case. That's weird. That doesn't make sense. Okay. What's up, Jordan, man? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Yeah, if you're out there, you haven't hit that sub button yet, go ahead and do it. We're so close to 34,600, man. So close. Getting there. Yeah, 18 more subscribers till 34,600, man. Easily obtainable if we work at it. Put to call ratio is bad also. Oh man, the leverage will get you down there, man, fast. Those, I'm telling you, those bots to go out of investor mode and they turn to trader mode. Institutions start deleveraging. Oh yeah, man. Nah, dude. I don't want to stream on a platform that is 50% of the demographic are between 13 and 17-year-olds. No thanks, dude. I'd prefer not to. Nope. Maybe if I played Fortnite, I'd go to Twitch, dude. Yeah, but I think these countries going digital dollar theme is further legitimizing Bitcoin itself. Not really cryptos, but Bitcoin. Just because of the mathematical aspect of it, right? The algorithms, it's finite supply. It is like the faith. There is literal faith in Bitcoin. There is. It's speculative, but it's faith. Because if faith gets lost in Bitcoin, all these altcoins are going to die. Okay, blockchain's amazing. It's going to continue getting developed and adopted by companies, and that is going to increase their efficiency. And that would in turn that would be more revenue and or a lower bottom line. So same thing, save money is earn money. So yeah, man, I just don't know this crypto market, like, oh, what Tezos do? Well, it does this, man. And it's like, all right, man, well, let's wait for a company to, and the masses, like commercial aspect of business to adopt crypto because they can see it increases the efficiency of their own company. Okay, well, then they're just going to start being these companies that provide these services and goods for a certain amount, and they're going to end up starting to IPO. And then companies are going to invest, and it's going to be traditional. Like it's going to be just like the same thing with cloud computing, right? CRM, which is like a cloud-based company service, right? That helps so many different companies with their salespeople, right? And you got HubSpot, you got Wix, you got look at the Zoom video. I mean, all these companies are cloud-based, and there could be an IPO boom for blockchain companies that make money, or not, but they IPO, and then it's gonna render the crypto market superfluous, right? There's gonna be no purpose for so many of these cryptos because people are just gonna be like, oh, that's your idea? Well, we're gonna actually try to make money with it. We're gonna try to actually go to the real market that's regulated, and we're gonna start reporting income, right, and revenue, and we're gonna do it the right way, and then investors are gonna buy them, like. Well, if that happens, what's the point of ZRX? What's the point of ETC? What's the point of KNC, dude? XLM. What's the point of these if big money starts doing that? I don't know, man.
Where do we want BTC to close above on the weekly?
Bitcoin wanted to close above 11,463. Really though, joking aside, because that is real. But weekly, we want Bitcoin to close. In a utopian world, we'd like Bitcoin to close above 13,868. Because I think the monthly closes one day before the weekly closes this month, but this time around. So any close above 13,868 on the monthly would be the highest monthly close of all time for Bitcoin. So you're asking about the weekly, but this week it's lining up with the monthly. So we're about to have a bullish engulfing candle in 3 days and 1 hour. But again, man, look left, December of 2017, the highest level where traders settled up that month was 13,868. So we're just this far away from the highest level of all time. So that's where you want to close the week, kind of this week and month. Do you get me? But I'm saying all that stuff about the S coins. But Bitcoin's gonna it could still be there, right? Bitcoin could stay the same, like where it just is a store value. There's faith in it, all the computing power, all the manpower, all the electricity that's gone into Bitcoin over all these years could be justified as how it holds its worth, and just again, the faith that all the people, the really smart people have put into it already, is enough to keep it what it is, and that's why it could continue to outperform these altcoins for some time. Oh, man, not bad. 13,329 minutes till your daily candle close. Only down 3.47% now. Or at one point you were down like I think 6%. I mean, the fact that Bitcoin has such a limited supply, but that's like the ticket, man. That's where it's just like, how in the world, if people keep accumulating this and it gets mass adopted, I mean, the market cap being so small, with how much money exists out there, there's so much money out there. Well, that being so small, it does not take much to move the meter. And only us think just about, there's just so many variables going into it, like just the mass adoption, but also think about like millennials prefer Bitcoin based on like all the polling. Like there have been many surveys and polls on what millennials prefer, Bitcoin or gold. Every single poll, the millennials collectively prefer Bitcoin. So what's going to happen? The trillions of dollars that are going to, and it's a sad thing to talk about, but you know, the boomers are going to pass on to the millennials, and boomers, based on all polls, it obviously prefer gold over Bitcoin. So you just take a small percentage of that and put it into Bitcoin. That is a lot of money, and this market is only, what is it worth right now? Let's see, coin market cap. The only time I use this just to see what the market cap is right now, real fast. It's saying $394 billion, right? You double that, man, like easy, with like a very small percentage of just that alone. Not even institutions, just standard people that just say, hey man, for store value, I'd prefer Bitcoin over gold. There's just so many arguments, man. Yeah, and so I'm not saying that some boomers don't prefer crypto to gold. You know, it's a math thing. What is that? Gold supply increasing 2% a year. Oh, yeah, didn't Russia just find the largest gold mine in the world or something? I mean, that can definitely disrupt stock to flow, right? Sassy boy, yeah, I've done that before. It's not easy to do, though. I had an IRL stream one time. My internet was down. It was a very weird day. I don't think I've ever done it before, never done it since, where I IRL streamed from my phone, and I was able to give you a tour of my entire office. It's awesome. Yeah, good for Russia, man. I guess, dude. Yeah, but the thing with gold is it had its buying climax, right? It's correcting. It's been in correction for 3 months now. Bitcoin just broke out of a 2.5-year large correction. Gold for 2 years has been in a huge rally. That's not the same for Bitcoin. They're just different, man. And the technicals look better than gold, silver, platinum, the stock market, all of the index funds. You want to see something? Here is something. The VT. This is Vanguard. It's the collective, the total market cap. All this monthly bearish divergence. Dark cloud cover confirmed last month. This is the monthly. You don't screw around with the monthly, man. You make a high, you make a slightly higher high, and slightly higher high, and you make lower levels of relative strength like that. That is bad. Impending price action versus the downside on the most significant time scale pretty much that exists. And then you get the weekly. Double top. Not just, I mean, it's one top here from January. Here's the second top. Huge dump, right? The next support for the VT, the World Stock Index Fund, 76.82. All right, so you got more room to run. A lot of support there, though. You just broke one today at 79.67, then high from the Trump bone, right? Buying climax Trump bone. So that's the next support on this one. Daily, though, super scary, right? Look at this daily double top. It's so nasty. There's bearish divergence on the daily, weekly, monthly. You get it, right? And then the slightly higher high than the previous high, and look where we're going. And the VIX is above 40 now. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, man. So 13,313, 20 more minutes to go to your daily close. Let's go, dude. What's up, Solta? Just see the left arm and head on SPX monthly. I mean, already looked at it today, but not to me, man. I don't see a head and shoulder. I see a double top on the SPX too. About the monthly though. Left shoulder head. You're saying the right shoulder hadn't happened yet? Oh, I don't know, man. That's weird. I don't see it at all. No, it's just a huge broadening top that hit the top again. Right, look, you could do this. It was like that. And it just hit that supply line up there. And then created the dark cloud cover and the bearish divergence. And now it's dumping, and it could very well see 20. I mean, this is the congestion area down here, 25.40. You just look at this thing, man. So we got a log scale real quick. You see this? It's like this was 2000, this was 2007, and this was now, and now we could be. Whew, I don't know, man. We'll see. Right, huge broadening top. Dre, I can't, man. Any BTC pair, $10 minimum. Doesn't matter what it is. $10 minimum on BTC pairs because they're trash. Inefficient pieces of crap to trade.
I'm seeing higher lows. Thanks for all you do. I've been learning a lot.
Thank you, Dre. Appreciate the contribution, man. Yeah, we already looked at Ethereum. We already looked at Ethereum, dude. That looks fine on the monthly. Yeah, I don't know, man. You really want to close above like 395, 400, man. You do. That's that high from August 2017. Big deal. And you only got 3 days left, so pray for Bitcoin. All right, good news on the daily. You see there is not yet a close below this high, right? But you are bearishly engulfing right now, and you haven't seen negative momentum since October 7th on Ethereum. So again, man, I don't know, that Bitcoin dominance keeps climbing like that. It's not gonna be good for any altcoin. Ethereum's gonna underperform Bitcoin, but hopefully it could outperform all the other S coins. So you are bearishly engulfing. But eventually, the target is 464. You had one target of the trade set up, and it's like lost, you know, at the lowest point, it probably lost like 65, 70% of its value from that entry, but you know, only down about 50% right now. Lost about 50% of its gains from that initial back test of 366, which is oh so important, man. If you break below 389, you'll probably see 366 again. Okay, and we could now probably plot a channel or something, you know. Look at that, man. Nice recovery so far. Dude, 4 hour, 20 minutes away from a bullish engulfing candle above a critical ice line. That's good. You want that. Okay. What's up? Thanks for the 772 people tuned in. You know, we're just looking at Bitcoin. I've been live now for like an hour and a half or so, hour and 40-ish minutes, or right around there. So I've already done the amount of time, like with all the analysis. Now we're just hanging out, looking at the one coin that is the best looking asset I can find on any market, any asset class. Bitcoin has the best technical rating, you could say, based on what it's done. 2.5 year breakout on the monthly. You've broken out, you back tested for 2 months, and now you're engulfing the back test candle. It's phenomenal, man. There's just no, it's ideal, it's utopian. It's like, if you can have anything you want, man, on a breakout, what would you do? Let me just show you the Bitcoin chart of the monthly and log scale. That's what I would want, okay? We've been here to cover it all, Matthew, dude. That's right, dude. Thanks for being here. You and everyone else. We got full blue moon, Halloween. We got, and before that, we got tomorrow. You got the big tech companies reporting earnings. Apple, Amazon, Google after the close. And then you've got the U.S. third quarter GDP numbers announced, I believe, in the morning. So it is going to be a crazy one, dude. And then, I mean, okay, so you got that, and then a couple days later, Halloween, and your first full moon. That's a blue full moon, it seems like. For the first time since 1944. And then a few days later, you got the general election. Who knows after that? My God, we've got the slate is upon us, the slate of insanity. Is it any wonder why the volatility index is above 40 right now? Not much, just barely, but you can't be surprised with all these events, these things going on, okay? Don't blow the saxophone. Oh yeah, that's also true. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the 1929 stock market crash. It was in the thumbnail of the stream. October 29th, 1929. Their world tumbled. Bad, man. My granddaddy was only 9 years old when that happened. I'm sure he knew what was going on when it happened, but lucky him. But he got to live through the Depression, certainly. And the World War, he was in that.
Dear Diary, day 225. I've developed storm syndrome and Brad my shadow soon. Send help.
Sorry, Pepe Mugman. Talk to your creator. Talk to your own God. Because he's the reason why we had to get rid of it. Because he's evidently kind of weird about the copyright stuff, man. Thank you, Pepe Mug, for the threes. Don't blame Brad. Blame the guy who created you, alright? Yeah, the Trump website hacked. I heard about that. Yeah, things gonna get hacked, man. Yeah, and then on the 1st of November, we got daylight savings time, so everything's gonna roll back, right? An hour. Spring forward, fall back. And if you're out there and you are not part of the Discord community, you really want to be, man. I mean, we got 7,814 members. It's a great place to be. It's where you can learn how to trade, swing trade. You can learn more about technical analysis. There's educational resources and just a community full of like-minded individuals that care about the same stuff you care about. All right, if you're here and you've stuck around, you care about charts like we do. So let's go to that total market cap, which probably looks almost identical to Bitcoin at this point. Yeah. Pretty much, man. Yeah, very, very nice. You're holding 388 billion, which is what? Okay, I think it shows up on the daily, not the 4 hour, because it's weird like that. Yeah. You're holding above. How interesting is this? Total market cap dominance, or just, sorry, total crypto total market cap, 394 billion, is holding above your June 26 high. It's trying to back test it as support, like Bitcoin's trying to hold above 13.2, which was the July high. That's kind of an interesting abnormality between the two. Like where spot price on Bitcoin would be down here, but it's up, but total is up here. All right, this high was when Bitcoin was at 13,868. Well, we tested that last night and sold off, but now the total was, I guess, like higher. It got up to 410 billion and sold off. So it's trying to hang on to that congestion area, I guess, at this point. Look, what was once resistance is becoming support now. Hopefully that holds on, man. There's no bearish divergence or anything. Yeah, we're gonna turn up on Sunday. For sure, man. More coins in the market. Well, I don't know, man. I don't even know. It's like whatever is on an exchange, I guess. Yeah, it's a little different. I think it might be more money in Bitcoin than the altcoins. But yeah, it could be just an aggregate. It could be like a combination of that. Kind of weird. Alright, man. So I just wanted to be around. Is it a good one, though? Is it good or is it bad? I gotta watch it myself. It's so weird. Wow, Marlon Brando. Okay, we're gonna give this one a play just for your moment of zen or something, right? All right, here I am as Marlon Brando deepfake. Okay.
You want a shot? I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Just when thou art led to Brutus, speak!
There you go, dude. Thank you, Watch Suit. Nice one. Nice, wholesome one. Marlon Brando connect. Hype. Nice. Could have been a contender, man. Could have been a contender. So still actually overbought, sitting at 70-ish right now. 12 minutes to go to your daily close. I think we're good, man. I think it's been a decent stream after the Shadowban. After I had to take action in my own hands to get unshadowbanned, right? $12 to bullish engulfing candle confirmed. Above an ice line that was once resistance, up thrust resistance. All right, hopefully we can engulf above it, and we might back test it, you know, if it's actually real and regarded as support for the first time, like ever. What's up, Logan, dude? Marlon Mondo.
Bruh.
Nice. Okay, pray for Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance keeps mooning, dude. People just like the money that's coming into the market, I guess, just don't care about these S coins, dude. It is not 2017. The dynamic is much different. People are realizing, wow, man, the world's screwed. Why would I want to own IOTA or Engine Coin, dude? I want to put money in Engine Coin. There's no hype. It's just a piece of trash that never did anything. Like, great, man. So it never has been and never will be. Get wrecked, S coins. Let's go Bitcoin. Show us the technical. Yeah, respect the TA, man. You respect the TA, dude. We're going to moon. If you disrespect the TA, you sync up with all the equity markets. Okay, you're screwed. That's it, man. But you can thank Square and PayPal and macro strategies now. Kappa. Great joke there. They already made $100 million on their Bitcoin investment. Average cost of $11,111. Okay. What happened to DeFi shills? Yeah, dude, really? Where'd those scrubs go, man? That were just like bombarding our live chat. Like, please look at it. We didn't look at them during the bubble. We didn't look at them once, man. Like, at all. People were requesting, nope, we're not looking at that market. Screw it. It's a bubble. It's a bubble, and the bubble popped, and now YFI is at its lowest level. It broke support. It's nearing 786, I think. I don't really care. Still no data. It's just a different aspect of this market that I'm not really concerned with right now. Yeah, dude, look at Sushi Coin or Grilled Cheese Sandwich or something else stupid. Hot Dog Coin. Yeah, dude, let's look at Hot Dog Coin. All in, dude. It's hard for me to imagine Amazon and tech stocks dumping hard because the technicals on the weekly and monthly, and Hot Dog Coin not getting destroyed and going to almost zero. Okay. Corn Dog Coin. Yeah, that's maybe another one, probably. That being said, I think Pepe Coin could be a long-term investment. Just kidding. Not really, but it's hilarious. Pepe art. Decentralized Pepe art. I think that's really what it is.
Bruh.
Okay, we got 8 minutes. Bitcoin is attempting to bullishly engulf above a 13,200 ice line from July of 2019. Close above it would be great. If you continue some follow-through price action, if we get follow-through from this engulfing, if it is to be that, we don't get a massive sell-off in 8 minutes, then hidden bullish divergence is an idea where you've made a low on price back here, a low from the bullish pin bar October 26th, 2 days ago, and now we're making a higher low with lower levels of relative strength. This is impending price action continuation to the upside. So it has a real possibility that if follow through, is received for a couple candles, this could be coming next. Okay, at least to attempt to rally, could make a lower high, double top, and then dump from there. But I'm just saying what could be next if this actually all plays out is this. Up for Bitcoin. You're breaking above 13.2. There's nothing above 13.2. Nothing, dude, until 13.868. We've already looked at it. We know. It's Rudy Poo La La Land between 13.2 and 13.868, okay? So, let's see, man. Pray for Bitcoin. Pray for Bitcoin. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
I don't know, sir.
Adios, turd nuggets.